Hey guys, Wyatt here. Happy New Year. And with the new year upon us in 2024, let's go ahead and take a look back at the real estate market for 2023. So here's a market recap. All right, so what are we waiting for, guys? Let's jump in. Okay, so starting with the median sale price, it didn't really move the needle much in 2023. We saw a 2.5% level of appreciation, much more conservative to what we were seeing in years past, double digit levels of appreciation. So more respectable, still on the positive trajectory up, counter to some of the naysayers who thought the market might be slipping. We've seen inventory levels increase about 76%, but that's still really low compared to what they're usually at. If you look at this chart here over the last 10 years, we're usually averaging around like 3 to 4 or 5 months supply of inventory. We're at 2.5 months of supply of inventory, so still relatively a seller's market. But that is a gain for the buyers. There is definitely more options coming available. However, most of that has come in the fall season as interest rates nearly got to 8% at the end of October. You can see in this chart here where the interest rates, in the fall got to their peak at almost 8%, and the inventory levels were mirroring that as well. So then we came into the holiday season, November and December. So I anticipate those levels of the inventory to decrease a little bit or even stay flatlined. You can see that the level was below 2 months supply up until this fall. However, it did creep up a little bit. Days on market also increased from 25 days on market average to 30 days. Not a substantial change there, but it is ticking up where, I think that's, evident that buyers feel like they have more time to make that decision. That sense of urgency has definitely left the building. I've mentioned this before. However, if you look at this number here, it's not very interest rate sensitive. Is the number of cash transactions countywide continues to stable at 24%. It's hovering around 20 to 25%, depending on what time of the year. But when we look at the coastal markets, it's even grown more yet. So we're at 44%. Last year it was 38%. So a pretty good gain on that, nearly 20%. And that's evident that, interest rates were getting up to 8%. So people were parking their cash in the homes because the stock market wasn't necessarily doing too well either. However, things are starting to turn on that front. I see now that the market definitely has some potential room as the Fed has announced that they're not going to hike rates for the third time in their meeting. They feel that they've got the inflation under wraps. So I feel that in 2024 there's lots of forecasts that rates are going to come down. So we could potentially see better levels of appreciation in the housing market. If you guys want any more information on this or maybe something specific to your niche neighborhood, feel free to reach out to me at 619-200-3236 or on the web at sdcoastalagent.com. And as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make it a great day.